Instead of candy, UAPD is handing out safety tips this Halloween.
Just look at us as a resource. We're here for you.
We'll tell you how you can avoid tricks and stay secure.
Learn how to prepare for an upcoming holiday to remember late loved ones.
And recent economic reports show promise for the state of Arkansas. All this and more, UATV starts right now.
Welcome to this Monday night edition of UATV. I'm Jenna Swope.
And I'm Jalen Jordan. Thanks for joining us. The 25th annual Arkansas poll came out today, and the economy remains the primary concern for voters.
This finding followed recent studies that show promise for Arkansas economy. Live at Walker Hall is Noah Kim to tell us more.
Many major economic statistics are trending upwards here in Arkansas, and the Northwest region leads the state in most metrics. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders took to Bentonville to discuss the state of Arkansas's economy.
If this is your first trip to our state, I know it will not be your last.
Promising statistics regarding Arkansas's economic status underscored this trip to the Northwest region. The state unemployment rate recently reached record lows, stabilizing at 2.7%, a percentage point lower than the national average. A resident of Northwest Arkansas, Joe Russo, recently found steady employment at the university.
I'm employed right there, a rustic Italian. I make sandwiches, I make salads, occasionally I make pizzas and pastas.
But before working at Rustic, Joe's search for a job was not brief.
I got rejected from like 15 or 16 places.
These current economic gains offset the negative impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, and one region's rebound showed the most improvement. Northwest Arkansas is dense with job and business opportunities alike, and Governor Sanders says the success of this region causes a ripple effect.
Without the economic engine that we have here in Northwest Arkansas, the rest of our state suffers.
According to the 2023 State Labor Market and Economic Report, Northwest Arkansas leads in population growth and has the second highest wages in the state after Little Rock. And individuals in this region, like Joe, see benefits from this recent economic improvement.
Just able to secure an opportunity to get an apartment. We're about to sign the lease here in a couple days. That's something I would not have been able to do in the past year or so.
Many officials are optimistic about Northwest Arkansas's economic development. Now, despite the good news, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders does have the lowest approval rating of all Arkansas governors in the last 20 years. Reporting live for UATV, I am Noah Kim.
Northwest Arkansas ranked first in a peer region overview, beating out the metropolitan areas of Austin, Texas, Des Moines, Iowa, and Madison, Wisconsin.
As students head out for Halloween, the U of A Police Department recommends they stay vigilant. Corporal Alan Porter with UAPD says that going out should stay away of their surroundings. Porter also says that students consuming alcohol should avoid traveling between places.
If individuals are going to be drinking, I would ask that they do it responsibly. And if you're having a party, have it in one location. Don't go back and forth.
UAPD recommends using a designated driver when going out drinking. Porter also says to always stay aware of your surroundings and to not be afraid to call UAPD if you feel unsafe.
You know the saying, putting lipstick on a pig, but what about putting a pumpkin in a pageant?
From 5 to 7 p.m. on November 2nd, locals can carve out some time to attend a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin pageant at the Lower Ramble. Spectators and participants will vote on the best in show.
The city's trash and recycling department will collect pumpkins afterwards for compost. If you're unsure of what to do with your pumpkins after Halloween, the city of Fayetteville offers a solution. The city asks residents to compost their pumpkins rather than putting them in the trash.
Residents can dispose of their pumpkins at any of the 24/7 food waste drop-off locations around Fayetteville.
The cult classic movie Rocky Horror Picture Show will screen at the Walton Arts Center. This evening, the Walker Hall will host the interactive event.
Walton Arts says to bring your own props and dress up as your favorite character. Tickets cost $20 and the movie starts at 8 p.m.
Tomorrow, the UARK Multicultural Center will offer an ofrenda making workshop in preparation for the Day of the Dead. As an important part of Mexican culture, the Day of the Dead coincides with many transitions.
One notable tradition involves an altar for loved ones who passed away, called an ofrenda.
The ofrenda is where you have a physical landmark that connects you to your ancestor or ancestors that you're memorializing and preparing to welcome back for Day of the Dead.
The MCU says they hope to show the importance and beauty of the ofrenda for both the holiday and the people who celebrate. The Day of the Dead takes place on November 1st and 2nd, following Halloween.
A professor at the University of Arkansas is bringing the feel for Latin music to NWA.
Sharing the rhythm and vibes with people who may be unfamiliar, UATV's PJ Jackman joins us live with more.
That's right, one professor from Latin America is teaching his students and the broader campus to enjoy and fall in love with new music. Northwest Arkansas is becoming a cultural melting pot. However, some people may not know about the varieties of music and music styles that are being played right here in their backyard. Fernando Valencia is a professor from Colombia who has traveled around Arkansas and the United States spreading his love for Latin music. Valencia says that this music brings together people from all walks of life.
So many students that they just as I did, when I see them, I remember when I was their age, they just fell in love with the rhythm, and the music and the culture and the traditions, that pass along.
Valencia is also the director of the Latin American Ensemble and wants to expose not just his students, but the broader NWA area to the joys and rhythms of Latin music. One of those students is Jacob Werfelman, a sophomore music education major who has been getting first-hand experience working with Valencia and seeing the feel of the rhythm.
It's kind of cool how 2 or 3 people can just kind of get together and just play and go through all the styles and just kind of jam and have fun together. It's fascinating and it's very interesting, and I am excited to continue learning about it.
Valencia encourages students to try and continue to learn because he says we are perpetual learners, whether that is Latin music or not. Valencia encourages music majors or people outside the music department to come try out for the Latin music ensemble or to just take a trip to a concert and experience the music.
Our goal with that is just bringing Latin music and trying to connect the Hispanic population with via music.
The Latin American Ensemble performs once a semester and has auditions at the beginning of each semester. Reporting for UATV, I'm PJ Jackman.
The Latin American Ensemble will have its once-a-semester performance in November at the Faulkner Performing Arts Center.
The Full Circle Food Pantry will host their annual Thanksgiving Turkey Drive this fall. Students can register for the drive with a valid campus ID and can receive their turkey baskets between November 6th and November 10th.
Partnering with the Northwest Arkansas Food Bank, students will receive a full-size turkey along with complimentary sides. Registration will end on November 3rd. Efforts to combat scam emails reach the U of A.
Our goal is to protect them, specifically through phishing campaigns because that's the biggest target area.
How cybersecurity grows in importance.
A famous YouTuber makes his way to the Hill, where to see the renowned author.
Cybersecurity Awareness Month wraps up tomorrow. However, the university urges students to stay aware of malicious emails outside of October. UATV's Caden Gray joins us live in the newsroom with the details.
Halloween is fast approaching, but it's not the only thing to be afraid of this year. Cybersecurity remains a threat among students, and officials are warning about what are called phishing emails. Now, phishing means to impersonate a reputable source in order to gain personal information. With roughly 3.4 billion spam emails sent every day, it's the most common cybercrime. According to a study from the National Cybersecurity Alliance, millennials and Gen Z are the most susceptible to fall for phishing. The university's senior specialist for governance risk and IT compliance says this puts students at the forefront of her concerns.
Students graduate and they go into their careers. We want to make sure that they don't click malicious phishing emails at their job and bring ransomware to their company.
The university does take action against these emails, such as blocking the senders and monitoring potential scammers. To help identify these scams, fake phishing emails are sent to students and staff at least twice a month. Now, if you suspect that an email is in fact malicious, Parcells says it's better to report it rather than just ignore it. In fact, the Outlook client, our email, has a built-in function just for reporting phishing emails. I'm Caden Gray, reporting live for UATV.
The U of A ranks in the middle of the pack concerning cybersecurity, but the IT department says it works diligently to improve.
The Fault in Our Stars will soon align. The U of A's Distinguished Lecturer Committee will host New York Times best-selling author John Green. The Fayetteville Town Center will present the discussion on November 9th at 7 p.m. Those interested can reserve tickets for free.
The University of Arkansas Department of Theater will debut its first play of the season this week. Directed by Kate Frank, the first performance of A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare will begin November 3rd. The show kicks off the 4-show season put on by the department. Those who want to attend the event can reserve tickets online.
Coming up, finding a daycare solution just became easier for busy parents. Learn how one organization provides impactful and exciting after-school care for children across Northwest Arkansas.
Pat Walker Health Center gets into the Halloween spirit this fall. Learn how you can protect yourself from the flu and earn some candy at the same time. All coming up right after the break.
When the bell rings after school, one nonprofit organization stays open for students who can't go straight home. SOAR provides after-school care for working families in Springdale and Rogers. UATV's Madison Smith has the story.
While it's a resource for parents, SOAR provides students with opportunities beyond after-school care. By 3:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, you can find smiling faces and hear the laughter of elementary students at 5 different SOAR sites across Northwest Arkansas. SOAR is more than just fun. It's a quality after-school program that strives to close the income achievement gap in subjects such as math and reading. Jones Site Director Vanessa Echeverria explains her site's focus.
Goal is for their reading levels to, go up as they're going up in grade as well, but we definitely don't want them to stay behind. So that is going to be one of our focuses.
Daily discovery labs designed for each grade level are done each day with the assistance of program leaders. The majority of SOAR's staff is college students, but many have returned after graduation to take a higher position within the program. This is the case for Program Director Ashley Poole, who says SOAR changed her life.
I wouldn't even be in this position if it wasn't for my experience with SOAR and just recognizing who I am and all the things. So the kids just continue to inspire me, and I just love seeing them just grow in who they are.
Outside of Discovery Labs, SOAR students participate in weekly clubs, get sorted into houses, and every Friday is a fun Friday. When asked what her favorite part about SOAR is, Ashley said her answer hasn't changed.
It was the same answer it was 6-7 years ago as it is now, but the relationships and the connection that fosters people to figure out who they are through SOAR.
SOAR is currently hiring program leaders for next semester, and Camp War Eagle is starting their search for counselors next summer. For UATV, I'm Madison Smith.
Those not seeking employment can volunteer at SOAR for events like the Amazing Shake or during a regular day.
This Tuesday, Pat Walker will host Stick and Treat, a vaccine clinic on the U of A campus. The clinic offers a chance to get a flu shot from noon to 4 p.m. on the U of A campus. Those interested must bring a university ID and insurance card. Anyone who attends will receive Halloween treats after their vaccine.
Fall felt a lot more like winter today.
Even though the sun was out, a high of 45 and a low of 30 degrees left most of the day feeling like 38 degrees.
Tomorrow you can expect much of the same. Time to get pumped for Halloween though. Trick-or-treaters across Fayetteville can creep it real across local neighborhoods and events.
Tomorrow evening from 5 to 7 p.m., first responders will hand out treats along the Faye Jones Woods Trail. If you want to stay out of the cold, Altitude Trampoline Park will host an indoor trick-or-treat event.
I'm looking forward to Halloween and carving a pumpkin tomorrow.
I am so excited for Halloween because I get to put on my Miles Morales costume and eat a Snickers.
But that is all the time we have for UATV tonight. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to follow us on social media. I'm Jenna Swope.
And I'm Jalen Jordan. Y'all have a happy Halloween.
And eat some candy.